guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tanya, and today I am finally back to you guys with another new video. In my last video, I did promise you guys 2 uploads this week, and here we are with the second one for the week. And I just want to say I am worn out. Okay, I don't know how people do this and work full time. On this day, it was a Sunday. It was rainy, it was gloomy, and I just really wanted a hearty meal, and I decided to make a breakfast bowl. Now this breakfast bowl is a bit on the heavier side, but let me tell you something, it is amazing. And in an effort to just kind of balance out my meals for the day, I did go lighter at dinner, and I just made some baked barbecue chicken, steamed cabbage, and wild rice. And that's pretty much what's on the menu for today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Alright, so I'm starting off here with a classic, some red bullet sausage. I'm just going to chop these up and then get these going in a pan, and I'm also going to go ahead and put the grits on because those take a bit longer and I'm already hungry. So yeah, I put these grits on and it was boiling a little too much. Then turn it down fast enough, but yeah, bring it to a boil, put the grits in there, stir everything up, and then I'm just going to put the lid on and let that simmer while we move on to finishing up our sausage. So I'm going to throw this sausage into the cast iron skillet because I want it to be burnt a little bit and crusty, and y'all know I just really like using my cast iron anyways. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm just gonna cook this up real quick. It doesn't take long at all, especially if you have that skillet turned up high. And then I'm just gonna move on to seasoning the grits. So I'm starting off with some butter, and then I'm also gonna add some white cheddar and smoked Gouda and just stir everything up with a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's pretty much it for the grits. I'm gonna turn these on low and let all of that just marinate while I go ahead and make the eggs. Alright, so for the eggs, I'm just adding 2 eggs to some spinach. The spinach was frozen and I just nuked it in the microwave. Added the eggs to it, seasoned it up, little salt, little pepper, little rosemary, and that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna throw these in the pan and scramble them, and once those get scrambled, it'll be time for us to go ahead and start building this bowl. Now to build this bowl, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with my grits, put those all over the bottom of the bowl, and then I'm gonna top it off with the scrambled eggs and spinach mixture. And then lastly, I'm just gonna throw that sausage on top, and that's pretty much it for the bowl. This was a lot of food and this was a heavy meal, so I did not eat again until later, but this was exactly what I needed in the moment. I'm telling you, this slaps. Now let's move on to making this dinner. So I'm making some barbecue chicken thighs. I'm just gonna season these up using a little seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and some rosemary, and just gonna apply that all over the back side of the chicken. And then you're gonna see me flip it over and do the same exact thing to the other side. And then I'm just gonna use my tongs to massage everything in so I can make sure everything is seasoned, because unseasoned chicken, just that ain't it. Nobody wants that. Once everything is good and seasoned, then I'm going to cover this with foil and put it in the oven on 375 for about 35 minutes. I think I put the time on 35 minutes. It's not going to be fully cooked, but that's when I'm going to take it back out. As you see here, this is what it looks like after 35 minutes. I'm just going to remove the chicken from the pan because I really want to get this stock off of the chicken, because I'm going to use this to season up my steamed cabbage. So I took all that out, put the chicken back in, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the barbecue sauce on the chicken. That way it can kind of cook into the chicken and you just like taste it all the way through. And I was just being bougie here and decided to bring out the brush and spread out the sauce. But I'm going to put this back into the oven for about another 20 minutes or so, and then it'll be good to go. While that's going, I'm going to start on this cabbage. So I'm making steamed cabbage instead of fried cabbage with bacon like I know everybody loves, but baby, that's not gonna help me lose no weight. So we doing a healthier version using this chicken stock, some water, and we're just gonna put the lid on this cabbage and let it steam. Once it steams, it's definitely gonna reduce in size a bit, and I'll come back to it and just give it a taste to make sure it's not, you know, too fresh. And it's gonna be pretty fresh, guys. It's gonna taste straight up like leaves a little bit, but the stock is gonna help. And then I'm gonna add some additional seasoning in here as well, just to give it a little bit of life. See right here, this was me tasting it and being like, nah, I need some more seasoning. So I threw a little bit of seasoned salt in there, as well as some pepper. And that was pretty much it. It was done. It tasted fine. Now let's move on to our chicken. So that is done. Just came out of the oven, looking, smelling good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and plate this up, guys. Now the wild rice you see there, I just heated in the microwave. That was leftover rice from the other day when I made that hot honey chicken plate. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, this is pretty much it for today's dinner. Pretty light, but also delicious. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!